Today I messed up by walking in on my daughter and her gay friend. Okay, so my daughter has this one guy friend since 6th grade, who has always been coming over to our place. I think in 9th grade she told us that he's gay. Honestly never got the impression that he was. I mean, sometimes you can absolutely tell when a guy is gay without even really knowing him. Anyways, we went to a little trip in the forest. Usually when we go on such trips, my daughter takes one of her good friends with her. This time she wanted her guy friend to come with us. We had a great time in the forest and had planned to sleep over at a hostel. My wife and I slept in one room and my daughter and her friends slept in different rooms. I was ready to go to bed when my daughter asked if she was allowed to go out with her friend a little and just walk around in the area. It was already late, but I said yes. I actually wanted to stay awake and wait for them to come back, but unfortunately I fell asleep. I woke up at 1 a.m. and wanted to check if they had returned safely. So I knocked on my daughter's door, no response. I opened the door, she wasn't in her room and I started to panic. I immediately went to her friend's room, knocked and there was also no response, so I walked in. The room is kind of separated, so when you come in you don't immediately see the bed or anything, it's like a little hallway. So at this point I could already hear noises, not necessarily moaning but yeah, noises. And I don't know why, but my mind couldn't process this and I just went in further. I was standing there, it was dark so I didn't see them, naked. I kinda had a WTF moment and said, what are you guys doing? Really didn't mean to say that. My daughter screamed that I should get out, and I said I thought he's gay, and just walked away. This morning I woke up and both of them had gone home. I guess that means more quality time with my wife. Too long. Didn't read. Daughter always said her guy friend is gay, but I caught them doing the nasty while we were on a trip, and they both went home. For those of you wondering, my daughter is 17 and her friend is 18. Edit, I just took a nap, and woke up to 19,000 upvotes and so many comments, like I was wondering why is my phone vibrating so much. Anyways, I'm still at the hostel with my wife. I was on the phone with my daughter, and she told me that he isn't gay. Y'all, and guess what? They have been dating for 2 damn years. In September is their 2 years anniversary, so 1 year and 10 months, if you do the maths. 2 years ago my daughter was in 9th grade, and that's when she told us he's gay. Everything makes sense now. But think about it, they hid it for 2 goddamn years. Edit 2, a lot of y'all have been asking why my daughter was hiding the fact that they were dating. She told me that she didn't think the relationship is going to last this long, and since the guy is sort of a family friend, they would have ruined it if they would have broken up in a matter of a few weeks, but told us about the relationship, because then it would be awkward for him to come over. 6 months in, they actually wanted to tell us, but it was always the excuse, yeah, we're going to tell them next dinner. My daughter actually pointed out all the hints they made, for us to figure it out on our own. I missed all lol. And her saying that he's gay, well, you guys know why. She felt like there had been too much lying involved to tell us, so yeah. Edit, okay, that's the last edit, I need to go to work. But the reason why I'm not mad at her is, just think about it, we've all been teenagers at some point and did at least some sort of sneaky thing. I met my wife when I was 15, and my wife lied about going to a girl's sleepover, but she always slept over at my place. So yeah, that's our daughter, she took our sneaky genes. Today I messed up because my 4-year-old asked why daddy was kissing mommy's butt. Too long. Didn't read, got caught going to Browntown on my wife by my 4-year-old daughter because I didn't lock the door. This happened literally 10 minutes ago. I'm dying laughing. My wife is mortified. My wife and I haven't had a whole lot of alone time recently. Our 4-year-old hasn't been sleeping well and comes to our bed to snuggle and sleep with us most nights. Tonight, after a few glasses of wine, we decide that tonight is the night. We tell our daughter to leave our room and shut the door on the way out. I did not, however, tell her to lock it. Shenanigans begin. Now, I like eating my wife's ass. It's just what I do. After a few minutes of getting to business, my wife starts frantically hitting me on the head and shouting, "Babe, babe, babe." I look up from my wife's thighs and see our 4-year-old, literally in bed with us, laughing her ass off, and the first words out of her mouth are, "Why is daddy sniffing your butt?" I immediately extricate myself from the situation, roll over, and die laughing into my pillow. About this time, our 18-year-old walks up to our bedroom door to check in on the situation. My wife and I, both clearly naked under the sheets, are dying laughing as our 4-year-old reports to her big sister, "I saw Daddy kissing Mommy's butt." Our eldest knows exactly what just happened and she herself starts dying of laughter in the doorway. A mixture of humor and terror overtake my wife, and finally she gives in and starts laughing her ass off. We eventually banish our little gremlin back to her bedroom and our eldest makes popcorn and goes back to her room. I'm lying here with my wife right now, laughing our asses off, drinking wine, and watching Veep for the 50th time. Edit, we are about 30 minutes out of the incident. My wife is freaking out thinking what our daughter is going to tell her daycare teacher tomorrow. She keeps rubbing her forehead saying, "I can't believe what just happened." Edit next morning, haha, my wife, also on Reddit, is floored by these comments. Little one has not brought it up again. Yet. Edit again, you wanna eat ass? Read. Posted this as a reply to another post but probably good for the general populace. I agree, it's a weird concept. The first time I went all the way down was with one of my first girlfriends in college and of course we were both drunk as skunks. She was naked with that caboose in the air, and I thought who cares? Time to get to business. And damn. Anybody who reads this, and I've said it before. Eating ass isn't eating shit. Take your hand, make a fist, and lick the center. That's what eating ass tastes like. It tastes like nothing. It's just skin. If it tastes like shit, I'm sorry, you got a nasty woman who can't wipe properly. I'm not trying to brag, but my woman is a smoke show and will get it day or night. Okay, maybe bragging a little bit.